And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Booker can't get it to go.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Zubac passes to Jackson. Zubac inside. He's against Ayton. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Back to Paul. Here's the three. That shot is off. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. And Booker with the jam.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. George outside. Jacks up a three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker with it. Jackson in his pocket. Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Now here's Ayton. Here's Paul. 6 to shoot. Ayton passes to Paul. Shoots over George. They get it back. Ayton. Booker for three. Tips it up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Leonard on the wing. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Leonard. Stolen by Bridges. And here we go. The Suns running again. Ayton, no good. Leonard passes to George. Back to Leonard. And here's Zubac. For three, George hits the trifecta.
Well, Paul George, so dangerous from beyond the arc. You better get a hand up and contest.
Crowder outside. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's Bridges on the wing. The Suns need to get off a shot, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Defense. Clippers ball.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Paul against Jackson. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to George. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Zubac. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Paul passes to Ayton. 1:33 left now in the first quarter. Booker finds Ayton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I'll tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly, and DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work.
The Clippers trail. George outside. Pass to Zubac. Covered by Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. George, a deep three. Offline with a three. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Good chance here for Booker. And too long on the shot.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
And Aiden pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 8 shooting the ball. Fires from 14. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Crowder.
Well, that should surprise no one. Devin Booker so good in the mid-range.
Well, the Clippers shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. George outside. Inside. And he converts the layup.
I'll tell you, you have to take pride in finishing through contact. You get the sense Marcus Morris relishes that chance.
Crowder outside. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Paul. The putback. Paul George pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. And here's Leonard. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's George. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Silky smooth jumper from Paul George, and he just lets it fly whenever he gets free from that spot.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Clippers ahead. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position.
Well, the claw in complete command of the ball on the way up. Nicely done.
Booker against George. Right side Booker. It's Booker on the wing. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. George with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Leonard for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And the foul on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Paul passes to Booker. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Booker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Paul George.
Well, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
Booker against George. From outside, off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Crowder, the pass to Booker. Shoots over George. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Shoots over Jackson. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Suns lead by 1.
What a motor by DeAndre Ayton. Great job on the second chance putback.
George against Booker. It's George on the drive. Zubac. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
That will sting a little bit. Failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Here's Paul. Nails the 16-footer.
Now, this is a comfort zone for Chris Paul. That mid-range game, you better guard it.
It's George on the wing. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
As good a scorer as he is, we know that Paul George is not a ball stopper. Excellent decision right there.
Crowder outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Booker.
2 minutes.
Yep, that one goes.
Booker.
Booker's got 8 points.
Not an ideal start for them. The shots weren't dropping, but they're definitely surging now and could open this lead up even more.
Leonard outside. And there's 1:38 left in the first half of this one. George outside. Elbow shot on the way, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Suns leading. Outside Paul. Oh, George with a steal. And here's the fast break. Up ahead. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Shoots from the elbow. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Crowder. And now a 4-point Suns lead.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And it's Jackson on the take. Kicks it to George. Back to Leonard. Pass to George. Over Booker. Sinks that one from the post. 7 points in the game.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Paul finds Booker. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half of this game. Just 5 on the clock. Shot is up. Paul, shot is off.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Leonard for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Here's Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Suns lead by 4.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson was, for the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their... That's all for now. Say good.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
And I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Eric Bledsoe is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Serge Ibaka. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Batum in at the power forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Kennard outside. Shot from the wing. The Suns clear it. Here's Shamet. Outside Payne. To the paint. And Kaminsky gets it to go.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Pass to Kennard. He shoots. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Suns basketball.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Back to Shamet. Lets it go from the wing, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Here's McGee. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Well, you want to talk loaded college teams? Eric Bledsoe played with some serious talent during his 1 year in school.
Bledsoe went 18th overall in the 2010 draft. He was the 4th selection from his school. Now, John Wall went 1st overall, DeMarcus Cousins 5th, and Patrick Patterson 14th. I'm happy I never had to face that squad when I was in college.
Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Bledsoe against Payne. Pass to Shamet. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Bledsoe.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
From deep, Johnson.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Kennard outside. On the wing, Bledsoe. Back to Kennard. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Bledsoe. Kennard on the wing. There's the 3. Hauled in by McGee.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And Kaminsky slams it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Pass to Bledsoe. Here's Batum. Kennard on the wing. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Okay, Luke Kennard, we see you rocking the rim. My goodness, a little bounce.
Payne with it, and it's Bledsoe picking him up. Pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. Lets it fly. No good there. And Los Angeles the other way now. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Here's Shamet. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Suns lead by 8.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
All sorts of time. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
They get it back. Here's McGee. Banked it in off the glass.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Bledsoe, right side. Back to Kennard. Pass to Batum. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. Batum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, you have to understand what the defense is doing. If they give you an opportunity to set up a teammate, Luke Kennard will take it.
Outside Payne. Back to Shamet. Fires from deep. Batum pulls it in. The Clippers have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. McGee with a steal. Pass to Shamet. Back to Johnson. Up and over Kennard. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Johnson. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Kaminsky in at the 4 slot. Here's Shamet, defended by Kennard. Pass to Johnson. From the baseline. The rebound by Mann.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers.
I see him.
George outside to the middle. Leonard double teamed. George outside. Off target with the three.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Booker, the pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. To the inside. Crowder finds Booker. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by Jackson. The Clippers trail. Down low. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Well, the Suns shooting just 38% for this game so far. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
George left side. Pass to Zubac. Kicks it to George. 5 on the clock. Goes up on the wing, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Suns leading. Outside Paul. Now Booker. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Back to Paul from outside the arc. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ballgame.
And the jam by George.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has improved his passing ability on time and on target. Yes, sir.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Aiden. To the middle. Here's Crowder. And slammed it home. And a foul. And they stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Paul. Up and in on the layup. And now a 9-point Phoenix lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
You know, there's a toughness and an energy about Marcus Morris that elevates any team he plays for. This guy is an incredible teammate.
2 minutes.
Paul against Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. Here we go, all alone. George outside. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to George. George draws the double. Clock at 4. Leonard. And a missed layup.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Ayton passes to Paul. The three-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Leonard finds Zubac. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
How about since he entered the league, Kawhi Leonard has tripled his assist average. What a good passer he has become.
Outside Paul. Three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. It's George on the wing. Booker defending. Out to Leonard. George outside. Bridges. Oh, okay then.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
Booker against George. We've got 22 seconds left in the final quarter. They swipe it.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
To tie it up. The three won't fall. This would tie it. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. So it's the Suns taking the W. Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for the Bucks, Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. Middleton is the 3 with Giannis in at 4. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Paul.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time. What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Middleton. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And the Suns pushing it up now. Ball's going up the court. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Up top, Paul. Booker with it. Left side, Paul. Pass to Ayton. Over on Antetokounmpo. Ayton, no good. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Now here's Booker. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Lopez. Back to Holiday. To the inside. Crowder with a steal.
Wow, that's 5. Count them. 5 turnovers. And we're only in the first quarter.
Paul passes to Booker. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Bridges outside. DiVincenzo against Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 17. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Crowder's gotten his second bucket.
And this is what's expected from Jay Crowder. Just the hard work ethic to get in there and play physical.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And that comes off the assist by Middleton.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Now here's Crowder. Booker for 3. Booker missing again.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Paul against Holiday. Pass to Booker for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now.
Vic and Colton here. This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And it's pretty crowded in there for Crowder. He gets to the line.
And he drops the first.
Shooting for Phoenix. Jay Crowder. Taking 2
He does not get the second one. The Bucks trail. And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist by Middleton.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
DiVincenzo against Booker. Pass to Paul. For 3, Bridges. Milwaukee with the rebound. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Middleton. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Middleton. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Phoenix has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Antetokounmpo with the block.
And the length of Giannis is a problem. He's erasing shots.
Booker for 3. Holiday grabs the miss. That'll count. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Tie game in Milwaukee. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And the Greek Freak says he's feeling comfortable offensively.
See the goal right now. Really well.
And Grant, have you ever seen a big man like Giannis who dominates with the dribble drive?
I'm not sure I've ever seen that. I mean, well, Zion 4 inches shorter, but he might be the only other one in that category.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks. Guys?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Booker. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence, and I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself, no matter what the situation.
Antetokounmpo against Crowder, and Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
Crowder outside. Pass to Booker. Paul for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Now here's Holiday. He's guarded by Paul. Now Middleton. Lets it go from deep. No good on the shot. And Phoenix will come the other way. On the wing, Crowder. Booker against Lopez. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Takes a 3. Booker can't get it to go.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Chris Middleton.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
Think about Middleton's improvement in this league. A lot of people not knowing where he came from or how his game has evolved, and they've seen it over the past couple seasons.
You know, with Middleton, he's always adding a wrinkle to his game, it seems, Brent.
I feel like, B.A., he's understood the physicality of the game a little better in the past couple years and now has extreme confidence in where it is he can get his offense going.
For Milwaukee, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. DiVincenzo finds Middleton. Again, Middleton missing. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. To the wing, right side. Pass to Crowder. Outside Booker from behind the arc. Ooh, that's got to feel good. That basket makes him 1 for 8.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker, but man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them.
Now DiVincenzo. Back to Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. Plenty of space. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Bridges down low. Middleton covering. Bridges misses.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And the Bucks miss again.
give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Holiday coming off a Suns make. Three-pointer is up. Middleton hauled in by Paul.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Ayton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Intensity from Ayton, consistently finding different ways to get at the defense and make them overcommit.
Ayton hits them both. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Outside Holiday. Pass to Lopez. Shoots over Ayton. Middleton finds Lopez. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Paul passes to Booker. And the 3 off target. The Bucks trail. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. It's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Crowder outside. Pass to Bridges. Back to Crowder. Lopez against Bridges. The Suns need to get off a shot. No good. A bit long that time.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Suns on top, up 2. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks. I'm here with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, how would you characterize the intensity level in that first half?
Yeah, okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports halftime program. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. And that'll...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
George Hill out there with Grayson Allen. And it's Portis in at the center position. And that's the group for Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Here's Ogilvy. He's guarded by Kaminsky. To the wing on the left. Portis, the pass to Allen. 4-3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Ogilvy, defended by Payne. Here's Nora. Drills it from deep.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Payne, he's open. Off the left rim and out. Milwaukee has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Pass to Nora. Portis outside. And here's Allen. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ogilvy. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Pass to Johnson. Misses from short range.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process. His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Hill with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Allen, the pass to Portis. Hill against Payne. Here's Nora. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from three.
Hill against Payne. Pass to Shaman. McGee with it to halt the run. And McGee with the stuff.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Hill against Payne. 1:57 left to play in the third. Here's Nora, covered by Johnson. Good on the bucket. Portis has got his first points of the game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Kaminsky. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
No good on that one.
Shooting for Phoenix. Frank Kaminsky.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Now here's Allen, tightly guarded. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
The Suns trailing. To the right side. Outside Payne. 1:02 left to play in the third quarter here. Kaminsky hits that one. Nice pass, leading him to the bucket.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Payne, the pass to McGee. Lays it up and banks it in. McGee's got 6.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Allen, pass to Hill from deep. Unable to get that one.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. For 3, Allen. Kaminsky pulls it in. It's Shamet on the wing. Outside Payne. Back to Shamet for the lead. He buries it from 3. Shamet's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Suns ahead, leading by a point. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Phoenix, we've got Cameron Johnson. Frank Kaminsky is out there with JaVale McGee. And then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the 1. Clock at 6. Pass to Ogilvy. Portis with it. Covered by McGee. Baseline try. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside Johnson. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. Some changes for Phoenix. Up top, Booker. Back to Paul. Fires for three. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Paul.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Holiday. Out to DiVincenzo. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
DiVincenzo saying, I got that too.
Paul against Holiday. Booker on the take. And he banks in the layup. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
And after a terrible first half shooting the ball, they're finally finding their touch.
Lopez with it. Pass to Middleton. Holiday with the ball. Into the lane. And it's good for two.
That's a great drive from Drew Holiday, using that blazing speed to his advantage.
Now here's Paul. Beyond the arc. And the Suns get another three.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo, right side. Middleton outside. Holiday up top. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to DiVincenzo. Over Booker. DiVincenzo can't hit. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. And Booker with the jam.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
The Bucks trail.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
It's Booker on the wing. DiVincenzo covering. Booker can't get it to go.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Booker against Lopez. Shoots over Booker. And again, it's the Bucks missing. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Inside. Lopez with the steal. Middleton, left side. Pass to Lopez. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
DiVincenzo against Booker. The Suns leading. Now here's Crowder. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Holiday finds Lopez. And here's Middleton. Holiday has the open look. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Ayton passes to Crowder. Booker for three. Another three for Phoenix.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this one.
Great positioning on the putback.
I don't know where the shoulder starts and the arms end for Giannis, but it makes him dangerous on the offensive glass.
Paul against Holiday.
Milwaukee foul. Drew Holiday. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Still providing incredible production and great leadership. Chris Paul sets the standard for his team. Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Bucks. Thanks for spending your Friday afternoon with 2K Sports and the... Hey, Allie.
Well, guys, Paul George heard.
Well, he's playing at a tremendous level, Allie. Thanks for that. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. George and Leonard at the 2 and the 3. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at point guard. And for the Bucks, Middleton is the 3 with Giannis in at 4. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And tonight, 2 established veteran teams, Smitty. You'd fit right in out there.
Yeah, veterans play the game with their mind versus their physicality and athleticism. You can win games just having a high basketball IQ.
Now here's Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The shot no good. Great D that time from Zubac. George against DiVincenzo. And here's Zubac. Here's George. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Outside Holiday. Antetokounmpo, right side. Basket's good.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Pass to Zubac. Back to Jackson. George outside. To the paint. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
We know about George's ability as a scorer, but he's also unselfish and a skilled playmaker.
Antetokounmpo with it. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Holiday. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Clippers. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Leonard can't get it to go.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And a huge sigh of relief for Bucks fans last year. Giannis signing a monster contract extension. He'll continue to be the franchise for years to come.
Now here's Holiday. 5 to shoot. Here's DiVincenzo. No good off the back of the rim. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 so far. Antetokounmpo covering. Back to Leonard. To the inside. Lopez with the steal. Middleton with it. To the middle. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Second chance effort. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Defensive foul. Kawhi Leonard. That's his first personal.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. You know, Grant, many wondered if Giannis would test free agency. Ultimately avoided all that drama.
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to stay and build a winner with the Bucks. And you know what? He did just that, bringing home the NBA championship. What a reward for the fans in the city of Milwaukee, and just tremendous character from Giannis.
Now here's Middleton. DiVincenzo on the wing. Misses the 3.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Kicks it to George. 1:27 left in the first. 6 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Holiday passes to Middleton. And the Bucks miss again. The Clippers trail. Down low. DiVincenzo with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. George with the block.
An all-defensive first-teamer multiple times. Paul George has a nose for the ball.
Jackson finds George. Back to Jackson. George outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Middleton outside. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Knocked loose. Pass to Lopez. Fires from the wing. That one a little long.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
They get the rebound. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. That one doesn't drop. There's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides. The score still close. Clippers ahead. They're up by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Giannis plays the 4 with Lopez in the middle. DiVincenzo and Middleton make up the perimeter, and it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Jackson, the pass to Leonard. And stolen by Middleton. Inside, Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Oh, showing power and grace in the air. Giannis, one of the best dunkers in the game today.
Middleton against Leonard. Pass to Zubac. George outside. Shot clock at 6. And it's all from three-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Chris Middleton, a multiple All-Star, yet always seems like he flies under the radar. Coach Bud said with how steady and subtle his game is, both defensively and offensively, he's a heck of a player that sometimes I think is underappreciated. But guys, I'd offer, not by his teammates.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now here's George. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Middleton. Here's Lopez. On the wing, Holiday. Middleton outside. Back to Holiday. There's the triple. Oh, they get a hand on it. Lopez. It's good on the putback.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
George outside. Pass to Zubac. Leonard up top. And here's George looking to end the drought. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Leonard against Middleton. All right, Smitty, you won some titles at the international level, a world championship in '94, gold in 2000. So how do those compare to the ring you won with the Spurs?
You know, BA, they're totally different. Obviously, both of them are fantastic, but internationally it's a little bit special because you're playing for your country and you have that USA across your jersey.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
George finds Zubats. Back to George. The three. George with another miss.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Offensive rebound. And the basket by Holiday. And the Bucks lead by 9.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half. And stolen by Leonard. Zubats with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Heads-up defense by Giannis. His ability to anticipate the shot pays off with the block.
Pass to Middleton. The three is up. Second chance shot. Lopez can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. To stop the run, and he sinks the layup.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
Now here's Middleton. This one for 3. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's George. And the jam by George.
So slippery when he's driving the ball. Paul George makes it look easy.
Middleton outside. Middleton is doubled. Pass to Lopez. Outside Holiday. Three-pointer. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Holiday. Yes, on the jumper. Holiday's gotten his second bucket of the game.
So often Drew creates with the ball in his hands. This time the play is created for him.
And so it's Milwaukee.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Some good action during the period as it was just a one. And that'll do it for our halftime report.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books.
You have to feel a bit for Paul George. Had a rough go of things ever since he labeled himself Playoff P. He knows he'll have a spotlight on him because of that moniker.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Kawhi and Morris in at the forward slots. And it's Zubats in at the center position. Morris' shot is off. And with George, he caught flack for that. But he used the noise as motivation, Smitty.
And it pushed him to some of his best basketball yet. Paul George always shows up in the playoffs, but he'll need to win a title to lose the doubters once and for all.
Now here's George. He's got 6, just 4 to shoot. No good with the triple until they foul intentionally.
We don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers.
Clippers substitution.
And Milwaukee has possession. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Back to Hill. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Portis. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air.
Great defense by Serge, a tremendous athlete, blessed with insane length and leaping ability.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Shooting for LA. Luke Kennard.
Well, Milwaukee's shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Back to Hill. Pass to Ogilvy. Just 5 on the clock. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Down low. And we're going to have a jump ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
So it's the Clippers now. The Clippers trail. Here's Kennard. And the shot goes down. Kennard's got 5 now.
With good size for a 2-guard, Luke Kennard can finish in the paint.
Here's Allen. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. It's Portis, high post. Up and over Kennard. Portis' shot is off.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Batum in the post. This for the tie. That one's good. This game is all even. Batum's got his first basket.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Pass to Nora. Ibaka with a steal. To the inside. Back to Batum. Kicks it out to Kennard. Here's Mann. Check by Hill. 5 on the clock. Bledsoe. The pass to Ibaka. That puts him in the lead. And the Clippers lead by 2.
And from that mid-range area, Serge gotten pretty reliable.
Pass to Nora. Portis against Ibaka. An open look for Portis. The wide open shot is on the money. Here's Bledsoe. There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter. Kennard with it. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Mann. Launches it. No luck on that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Nora. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Takes the 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, just great energy. Stayed with the play all the way through.
Bledsoe against Hill. Bledsoe, pass to Ibaka. Nice move. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Bledsoe.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside, Hill. Out left to the wing. Portis finds Hill. Shoots over Bledsoe. Second shot opportunity. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Back to Mann. Pass to Ibaka. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Well, the Clippers shooting only 36% so far in this game. The foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. And it's Lopez in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Now here's Leonard. George outside. The 3. And they'll get another chance. Back to Leonard. George outside. Tries again. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. And the Clippers lead by 2. Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And a nice finish on the layup.
Using his size to his advantage. Giannis is a handful to deal with close to the rim.
George passes to Jackson. Here's Leonard. It's George on the wing. DiVincenzo covering. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Middleton against Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Holiday finds DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Middleton from the outside. Paul George pulls down the board. Middleton's gone just 1 of 6 shooting so far. Here's Leonard. Pass to George. And stolen by Middleton. Holiday with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Antetokounmpo. That's good. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bucks?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And the other thing, defensively, a great job of closing out on shots, getting a hand up, and even sending some shots back.
Now here's George. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Leonard against Middleton. DiVincenzo on the wing. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by DiVincenzo. The Clippers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. George against DiVincenzo. George passes to Zubac. Lopez on the double team. He's covered by Holiday. It's stolen by Holiday. And here comes the break. Here's DiVincenzo. And the bucket is good. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Smart play by Giannis. Moving the ball with a purpose leads to a great look.
George drives in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 6 here in the quarter. To the paint. Out to Leonard. A minute and a half left in the 4th quarter here. DiVincenzo against George. From deep. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And that one's good. And it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
Terrific vision there with that pass. Hit his teammate perfectly in transition.
Double team on Leonard. Jackson, pass to George. And a miss there on the triple.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Pass to Holiday. Inside. Middleton against Leonard. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. DiVincenzo can't hit.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
And here we go. Bucks running again. Pass to Middleton. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Bucks ball.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Holiday against Jackson. Pass to Middleton. Back to Holiday. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
For the land of the free.
Welcome, sports. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. So here's the Clippers starting group. The 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. And for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
Now here's George. And the jam by George.
Well, Paul George demonstrating how elite he can be. It's a little tricky that time. I love it.
Outside Booker. To the inside, Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Jackson outside. Leonard on the wing. Four on the clock. 17-foot shot on the way, and Ayton pulls it down.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's a 3 from Paul. That's good from Ayton on the assist from Paul. Ayton's gotten his second bucket on the night.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Leonard against Bridges. Leonard attacking. Soft touch off the glass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Bridges. Back to Paul. Outside for Booker. Oh, he airballs the triple. That one was way off. George against Bridges. George outside. He gets it in there.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker. And Paul George just had such a fantastic year on the wing, maybe a career season for him last year.
It's rebounded by Zubac. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Jackson drawing the double team. Leonard for 3. Another shot. George passes to Zubac. Here's Jackson. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Stolen by Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Booker with it. Guarded now by George. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Lets a 3 fly. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard attacking. And that one good. And with George and his efficiency, Brent, it took a huge step up last season.
Man, I think B.A. he was just locked in. After the disappointing finish and getting ousted in the playoffs the way they did the year before, he was just on a mission all season long to prove that he could get them back there and that he was going to be a big reason why.
From the wing, rebounded by Chris Paul. Phoenix has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Jackson pass to George. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Zubats finds George. Back to Zubats. George outside. And Aiden pulls it down. The Suns trailing. Pass to Booker. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Here's Booker to the middle. Here's Crowder. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. It's all knotted up.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tipped. Pass to Aiden. Ball against Jackson. Out to Bridges. From the arc. Drops in the three.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Up in time. And that's not going to go. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead. There. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Zubats. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
You think about the growth of Kawhi Leonard's game, where in the first few seasons had very few assists as a playmaker, and now it's a key part of his game.
Now here's Booker. Outside Paul. And it's Phoenix with another.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Jackson outside. Leonard on the wing. Shot clock at 3. Zubats high post. From 12 feet. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. The Suns leading. Now Paul on the wing. Crowder. It's George with the drive. Out to Leonard. Leonard on the wing. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Ayton. Paul for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers ball.
Clippers ball.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Jackson outside. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And the layup is good. 6 points for him.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They trail by 1. Paul passes to Booker. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookie?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations. Because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away, that pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
And here are the Clippers now. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Just 5 to shoot. And he throws it down with one hand.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Crowder. George against Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. Paul for three. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds now. George against Booker. Leonard outside. Back to George. 6 to shoot. Back to Leonard. 3-pointer. Phoenix grabs the miss.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
That's his first personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive. Now, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Jackson, the pass to George. And George with the jam.
Paul George, a swing player, and right there swinging on the rim.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Here's Ayton. George defending. And Ayton with the stuff.
A difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
George outside. Pass to Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. 17 seconds left to play in the first half. Ibaka with it. Back to Bledsoe. Kicks it out to Kennard. It could go. Ooh, he drains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. Well, these teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Clippers ahead.
Thanks so much, guys. Do a strong for
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. They had a very good second quarter, currently holding a 4-point advantage. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Marcus Morris making an impact in this one.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Nicholas Batum out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Eric Bledsoe. And it's Ibaka in at the 5.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Talk about fit being so important in this league. When you look at Eric Bledsoe, his first 3 seasons, he struggled with the Clippers and was behind Chris Paul, averaging just 6 points a game.
And Ayton gets it to go.
Ayton showing he could be a problem on other spots on the floor, not just the post.
Bledsoe against Paul. Down low. Batum gets the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 6. They got to start in L.A., but Bledsoe was traded to the Suns in 2013. Then Eric went off for 17 a game his first year in the Valley.
Feel like Bledsoe chomping at the bit for that kind of opportunity and transforming into one of the premier scoring guards in the NBA just like that. It's a bulldog mentality on defense, too, that opened the eyes of a lot of opponents and GMs across the league.
And Bledsoe with the slam.
How about the speed of Bledsoe on that drive right there? Fantastic at slashing inside and finishing.
Left side Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job and help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Here's Kennard coming off a Suns make. Pass to man from deep three-point range. And Booker pulls it down.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Out to Bridges. Booker against Kennard. Crowder. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 5th assist in this one.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
Bledsoe outside. From the strike. Pass to Ibaka. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
Bridges passes to Ayton. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Bledsoe against Paul. Bledsoe pass to Ibaka. Pass to man. The 3-ball. Knocks it down from distance. Man's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And sometimes nice to see the big fella share the ball, and Ibaka did it that time.
Paul passes to Booker. And here's Bridges. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the 3rd quarter. Now here's Bledsoe. Pass to Kennard. Back to Bledsoe. Clock at 6. Kennard with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Yep, count it. And the Clippers lead by 7.
And passes like that demonstrate just how much Kennard is a team-oriented player.
Now here's Booker. 56 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's a 3 from Paul. Kennard with the rebound.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Bledsoe. Puts up a 3. He's off on that one. And Phoenix the other way now.
Clippers foul. Nikola Batum. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 33 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Remember, Serge led the league in blocks, and he's been selected to the all-defensive team a few times, so not the best idea to test that guy.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
Pass to Ibaka. Here's Kennard. Shot clock at 6. Buries it from 3. Kennard's got 6.
And if the defense is going to shut down one thing with Kennard, I'd start with the three-point shooting.
There's Kaminsky with a 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Los Angeles finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. JaVale McGee out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Campaign. Then there's Johnson. And it's Shamet in a 2-guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Back to Payne. Pass to Shamet. Let's go with a 3. And they recover it. Now Payne from downtown. It's rebounded by Ibaka. Here's Kennard. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Clippers?
They haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They've been the aggressors.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Now, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Leonard. 4 on the clock. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. To the paint. Booker, the pass to McGee. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. McGee's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
Jackson, the pass to George. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Here's Zubats. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's the man you want running into the pick and roll. It's Paul George at the helm. He's got the ball and makes a great play.
Paul against Jackson. Pass to Booker. Launches a 3. The shot that time not on target.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Oh, a dunk and a foul! Up. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And the Suns making a change here. Aiden's checked in, and they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He's been really discouraged by their effort. He said, quote, "It's about want to, fighting through the adversity. Look at yourselves and ask, quote, what can I do to help us win?" He's laying down the challenge.
George against Booker. Drives to the hoop. George with the block.
Paul George has such great defensive instincts, the length, and then the read that time.
The Suns have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Looking to get back on track. And Booker with the jam.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Jackson outside.
2 minutes.
And here's George. From deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bridges passes to Crowder. Out to Bridges. Paul with it. 1:35 left in the final quarter. And Ayton with the stuff.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
George with it. Pass to Zubac. George outside. From deep three-point range. George with another miss.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise. And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. There's 48 seconds left in the game. Leonard up top. He's guarded by Bridges. Shot by Leonard, no good. And they're running. Here's Crowder. Oh, he nails it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And Crowder out there for the big-time bucket.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Jackson pass to Zubac. Money.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Back to Paul. Up top, Booker. Pass to Ayton. And here's Bridges. Elbow shot. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And you can see the gorgeous geometry. Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. Giannis plays the 4 with Lopez in the middle. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, BA. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
And the Bucks with the possession here. Coming off a Suns make. Middleton passes to Holiday. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
The drive by Paul. Bridges outside. Left side Booker to the middle. Crowder. Antetokounmpo with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now here's Booker. And there's the drive. And Booker with the jam.
A creative finisher. Love seeing Booker attack the rim and convert like this.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Holiday. Holiday doubled up. Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Here's Middleton. Stolen by Bridges. Right side Booker. Here's Ayton. Giannis with the rebound. Deflects the pass. Bridges against DiVincenzo. Pass to Holiday. Now Lopez. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open, Drew will get it to you.
And Clark, you look at how Holiday has attacked on offense. He's got much more selective with his spots.
To me, BA, he's just more comfortable offensively. He's always been aggressive, but he's got a confidence to him now that is allowing him to really put the pedal to the metal offensively. I think something just clicked for him when he was with the Pelicans.
Middleton outside. Out to DiVincenzo. And now the Suns fast break. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Middleton. The offensive rebound. And he makes it. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket.
Persistence pays for Giannis. They're using his athleticism and those long arms to collect second chance opportunities for his team.
Now here's Bridges. Back to Booker. Lots of room. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
DiVincenzo against Booker. Pass to Lopez. From the high post. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Paul. Second shot opportunity. Three-pointer, Bridges. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Boy, once Giannis gets the ball in the painted area, Antetokounmpo is really almost automatic.
Middleton against Bridges. Outside Booker. Takes a 3. He can't get that one to fall. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Antetokounmpo, right side. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 8 points.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Ayton controls the rebound and the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Antetokounmpo against Crowder. Outside, DiVincenzo. Holiday has the open look. Another shot. And the layup good by Lopez. Lopez has got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
Paul shot is off. Tipped away. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Fires from deep. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Suns ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll be back.
There's going to be a lot of teams that's going to come out and...
Giannis not trying to get baited into any extracurriculars after the play is done, Grant.
Well, as the star player, you got to be smart. I mean, focus on dominating and trust your teammates to have your back.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Middleton, no good.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. The 3 ball. Phoenix grabs the miss. Well, you can't ever feel safe with Holiday on the floor. Grant, he is one of the great ball hawks in the NBA.
Yeah, he reads plays very well. He has a good wingspan to swipe away errant passes. One of the many reasons Holiday is such a great defender.
And the Bucks with the possession here. The Bucks trail. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Holiday from long range. And the Bucks miss again. And the Suns shooting the ball at 43% from the field. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from Crowder. Paul's got 8 points.
Paul has tremendous experience, and he's figured out ways at 6 feet tall how to score in the paint effectively and often.
Middleton against Bridges. Middleton passes to Lopez. Outside Holiday from behind the arc. Offensive board. The shot comes out. Bridges down low. Middleton covering. Lets it fly from 18. And that one hits the back iron. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Stolen by Bridges. Antetokounmpo against Ayton. Pass to Booker. Now here's Bridges. The D's right on him. Releases. The putback. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Holiday passes to Middleton. Shoots over Bridges. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Middleton from the outside. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
Wing shot on the way. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. All right, Clark, in your heyday, you were a real force on the glass. What impresses you about today's rebounding experts?
Well, the rebounding piece of the game has not changed. It's all about timing, positioning, and desire to retrieve the ball. And I had that, and rebounding is universal and timeless. If you can rebound at the highest level in college, then typically you're a good rebounder in the pros. And if you rebound in the pros in the 50s or 60s, you'll be able to rebound in the pros in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. So that part of my game, I know without any doubt, would still transfer today.
Outside for Booker. Up top, Paul. Antetokounmpo covering. Paul passes to Booker. And the Suns get it back. Back to Paul. Launches it. And they get it back. A minute 6 left in the second period. Holiday against Paul. Pass to DiVincenzo. This one for 3. Holiday finds Lopez. To the inside. Antetokounmpo. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Booker can't get it to go.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
The ball's knocked loose. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Crowder. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Crowder's got his second basket of the game.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Middleton passes to Lopez. Shoots over Ayton. Ooh, great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think? Thanks for joining us, folks.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Taking a look at the Bucks. Grayson Allen is out there with George Hill. And it's Portis in at the 5, down low. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Drew Holiday signed a 4-year, $134 million extension to remain in Milwaukee. His coach, Mike Budenholzer, said, "You can't appreciate the strength and the physicality he brings until you see it night in and night out. What he does defensively, once you're around it, it's even more impressive." Guys?
All right, good stuff there, Allie. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And out of bounds. The Suns will take it.
Boy, and Bobby Portis out of Arkansas. What a get for the Bucks. Terrific player off the bench. His size, his tenacity, and he's got a three-point stroke, too.
Pass to McGee. Back to Payne. And here is Kaminsky. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And you know what, Portis Clark, he's a guy that gives him a lot of firepower off the bench.
I love what he brings, B.A. This guy has started in his career before, but I think he's best suited as a sixth man because he can give you that injection of offensive punch with your second unit.
Milwaukee's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Hill finds Allen. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Pass to Ogilvy from downtown. They get it again.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Here's Shamet. Back to Payne. Shamet into the lane, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Shamet's got his first points in this one.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Outside, Hill. Pass to Nora. The three. Kaminsky pulls it in.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
McGee with it. Here's Shamet. Back to McGee. Fires for three. Second chance shot. And there's a nice layup by Kaminsky. And now it's an 8-point Suns lead.
Their defensive effort is certainly lacking since halftime. They need to wake up.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Nails it from three.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Payne against Hill. Pass to McGee. Inside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Shamet. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
To the paint. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal foul.
Hey, you know, guys, McGee has won back-to-back titles with the Warriors. You know, that's not too bad for a journeyman.
And both free throws good for McGee. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Now here's Allen. Pass to Nora. The three is up. That shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team. Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Pulls up. Money from the wing. 5 points in the game.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Right wing. Outside Payne. Johnson passes to Payne. Over to the wing. Here's McGee. Defended by Portis. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
19 seconds left in the third. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Nora. He's got 5. Pass to Hill. The 17-footer. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. The third quarter comes to a close. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. The Suns leading. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Here's Nora. Here's Ogilvy. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Crowder. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And the Suns lead by 9.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And it's a completely new group for the Bucks.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. He really got into them, saying, quote, "You guys aren't playing hard enough. Forget the X's and O's. We need to play with passion. Let's just see that for the last part of this game. Guys."
3-pointer is up. Middleton gets the 3 to fall.
Boy, I like seeing Middleton stroke it from downtown. That release of his, pure as white-driven snow.
Paul passes to Booker. There's the triple. Ayton. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Going inside, and Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And you know, Giannis gets to the basket in a nanosecond. He feels like nobody can stop him.
Holiday against Paul. Pass to Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. Fires in the triple.
And offensively, it appears they've hit their stride.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here.
Middleton outside, beyond the arc. Kept alive. Here's Lopez. And he banks in the layup.
And amidst the tall timber, he's right at home, extremely comfortable. Lopez getting it done.
Booker with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Here's a 3 from Paul. Rebound by Middleton. For Milwaukee, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Let's go with a 3. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. Outside, DiVincenzo. Holiday from long range. Middleton outside. That's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Pass to Booker. Crowder outside. Back to Booker. Outside Paul. Just 4 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. 3-pointer, Bridges. Holiday grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Now Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. It's not going to go for him.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Paul with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Left side Booker. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And that one misses.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Brooks developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
Outside Paul. Off target from outside.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Right side, DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Holiday from deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Outside Booker. Ayton with it. The three. Missed it.
And, you know, when DiVincenzo keeps his hands moving on defense, he's really effective. Great work there.
So no problem for Phoenix.
The view high above our broadcast. And David.
Kevin, thank you. Chris.
Well, he's an all-star teammate, David, as you point out in that story. Thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And for Los Angeles, Morris at 4 with Ibaka at the 5. The guard spots filled by Jackson and George. And it's Leonard in at the 3. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
Now, here is George. After the miss from Serge Ibaka. And a miss there on the triple. Stolen by George. One-on-one fast break. Jackson finds George. Here's Leonard. Fires for three. Drills it from outside. Leonard's got the first 3 points of the night up on the boards for Los Angeles. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 3-point game. Giannis passes to Middleton. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Jackson. Outside, George. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And Brook Lopez, such a great complimentary player, Greg, fits right in with this team.
And he gives you good scoring with great efficiency. Very low turnover numbers. Everything you want from a role player.
Here's Jackson. Following the basket by Giannis. Outside Leonard. Here's the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
Looking at his percentages over the years, Kawhi is an elite three-point shooter. I think Leonard deserves more credit for that.
Now here is Holiday. Back to Middleton. They get it again. And onto Tacumbo on the follow.
And Giannis knows how to compete. He knows you got to fight for those second chance opportunities.
Jackson against Holiday. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. 6 to shoot. George against DiVincenzo. And it's George missing.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Showing off the power there. Holiday likes to attack and comes at it with a lot of force.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, drops in the tray.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Over Leonard. Middleton can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
It's no secret that Kawhi has focused on improving his passing. Great look there.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Middleton for the 3. Milwaukee the rebound. Giannis kicks to Middleton. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And they bumped this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Down low, George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Pass to George. Just 5 to shoot. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He's been doing this a long time. George can hurt you from outside, inside, and everywhere in between.
Feeds to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. The putback and staying with the play, Middleton. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now, here is George. Knocked loose. Back to Jackson. And George kicks to Jackson. And too long on the shot.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Clippers on top, up by 3. And the... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. Longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forwards. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You know, Serge Ibaka, not the player he used to be, but he still has great touch on his shot. Doesn't have that same explosive step, but he's still good.
Goes up the baseline. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. It's stolen by Ibaka. To the inside. Here's Leonard. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
What strength from the seasoned veteran. Leonard loves going at defenders and scoring on them.
And when he was younger, Ibaka was one of the more athletic players in our league.
Totally agree, and we have to give credit to Ibaka for adjusting his game. He's changed how he's played as he's lost a little burst. It's allowed him, though, to be a great contributor late in his career.
And there's the pass to Leonard. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Giannis has got 8 points.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Leonard with the ball. Out-guarded by Giannis. And it's Leonard missing. The Bucks trail. Back to Lopez. It's stolen by Ibaka. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Holiday. Finished off the break. Holiday's got his second bucket.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Middleton against Leonard. Lets it go with a 3. He's off on that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Giannis passes to Middleton. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Shot clock at 5, and it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
And after that solid opening quarter, you can see now he is definitely starting to cool off. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Lopez right side. Drives to the hoop. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. And George, here we go. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 5 now.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Milwaukee.
Bucks leading by 3. Holiday with it. Middleton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the three.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Ibaka outside. Kicks it out to Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Lopez kicks to Holiday. Over Jackson. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Leonard. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And some good action to the first 2.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jets. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit. And so far, they're out of... And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Clippers. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Bledsoe is out there with Kennard, and it's man in at the small forward position. Bledsoe passes to Batum. To the paint, here's Zubac. Rebounded by the Bucks. Allen left side. Passes it to Portis. The kick out to Hill. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Nwora. Guarded by Bledsoe for 3. Hill. Bucket is good. Ojelay's got the lead up to 5 now for Milwaukee.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Bledsoe against Hill. Pass to Kennard. Here he goes. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Exploding to the rim. Luke Kennard slams it in. His offensive energy is a difference maker.
Hill passes to Nwora. It's back to Hill. Here's Nwora. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Well, with Zubac on the floor, you know what you'll get. Gives great effort when he's engaged.
Also, the plus is, GA, he does a good job of rim running. He also dives well on pick and rolls, and combined with his offensive rebounding, gives you some size in the middle.
Clippers on defense, and the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's Bledsoe on the wing. He's guarded by Hill. Hill against Zubac. Shot clock at 6. Great D that time from Portis.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
And Milwaukee has possession. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Nora. From deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. Nora's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
Right side, Batum. Now the pass to Zubats. The shot from the low post is good. Zubats has got his first points of the night. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. It's back to Hill.
2 minutes remaining.
Out left to the wing.
2 minutes.
Here's Nora for 3. Batum grabs the miss. Kennard against Allen. Batum passes to Mann. And Batum throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged. And everything has to be earned.
Portis kicks to Ojale. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. Inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Ojale's got 6 in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Batum. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Nora. It's Allen on the wing. Hill left side. Nora, the pass to Ojale. And that one is good. Ojale's got 8 points.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
Kennard against Allen. Kennard kicks to Bledsoe. Here's Mann. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Batum dishes to Bledsoe. And that one hits back iron. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Ojale. Allen outside. And here's Hill for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've reached the end of the third. The Bucks on top. They lead by 4. And we're coming right back. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Jackson. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. The big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. The wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. George passes to Jackson. George with no one around. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. Back to Giannis. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Giannis. Pass to Holiday. Back to Giannis. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka still able to surprise people very quick off the floor. One side of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Jackson against Holiday. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Shots good by Middleton.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Jackson against Howard. Ibaka outside. Kicks it out to Leonard. From deep, George. No good on the shot. The Bucks go the other way with it.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
And here's the break. A three from Leonard.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
Taken away by Holiday. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
George against DiVincenzo. And then George with the jam.
Letting it all hang out. When George takes flight, just enjoy the show.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Pass to Middleton. Antetokounmpo inside. And it's good for two. And the Bucks lead by 7.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
And George kicks to Jackson. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Jackson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Important time in the game in terms of momentum. You see Reggie willing to put the team on his back.
Lopez dishes to Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo, fouled in the act of shooting. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Middleton outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. That one goes in. And now it's an 8-point Milwaukee lead.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Takes it out to Leonard. Back to Jackson. Down low. 5 on the clock. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. The pass to DiVincenzo. Holiday with the 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing here by 8. Outside Leonard. The tray. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Lopez dishes to Middleton. Over Ibaka. Middleton can't get it to go. On the wing, George. Beyond the arc. And so the Bucks take the win. And in the win, thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.